Virgo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read. This is going to be for finance. General read, finance, personal growth, and love I like to focus on. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Also know this is a general read, you guys, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I do believe there is a gem for everyone, so you guys, these are really good reads. I do try to keep them as the energy separate always, but sometimes Spirit has a way of merging things. So just a thank you to all my subscribers. You guys, thank you so much for the support, Virgo. You guys have been amazing, and I really do appreciate. But I have been seeing a decrease in the views, and I think it's because of the algorithm. And so I just want to remind everyone, it's really important, especially at me as a small channel, to click that like button, because it truly does support the channel, and it having a bigger reach in the algorithm promoting the video more. If not, obviously all work goes in vain, right? And nobody likes that. So it's so appreciated if you guys can support me and like the videos more often, to help grow the channel. So I really appreciate that. Those who are newcomers, I'm very claircognizant, clairsentient, so I meditate on all the messages prior to opening the read. So I already have meditated messages for you. Now for Mercury retrograde, now and full moon are kind of the main energies that we had, and where I am actually doing these recordings. So Mercury retrograde started pre-shadows 14th of January all the way to the 29th, strongest from the 30th to February 19th, and then post-shadow February 20th to March 12th. So a long period, right? All the retrogrades this year will be in the signs of air signs, and so Aquarius is our first, and obviously this is about the mind, communication, and more logical approach in terms of air. So do make sure to be mindful of your communication and not take things too personally. I think everyone is in this space. Also, we had the full moon in Leo, which is fire sign, and honestly, it's been strong energies for everybody. Wow, these readings have actually been very intense, Virgo. So this full moon energy had brought some inner energy going on, and so I do feel, though, a sense of, also because it's Leo, and Leo is about the appearance and the outside of things, so some of you may be changing your appearance, paying more attention to grooming yourself, and trying to feel really better about yourself. Maybe those who started their New Year's resolutions in terms of health regimens, it's working out for you now and you're seeing results. So a lot of things of having to make yourself feel good, and I think this kind of energy is like what's going to kick off the spring energy. We're all kind of getting in that place. And so, hand in hand with the retrograde, I guess some of us will do that a lot, because a lot of the signs actually have been, brought to kind of retreat, and retrogrades will do that to you. So because the post shadow ends March 12th, a week later, you guys, we hit spring, especially here, here in the East Coast. So that's exciting, so basically this is a lot of preparation, you guys, so just kind of enjoy the time and know that you're being set up and set off for a new spring energy. Okay, so Virgo, the channel messages for you was, the focus is to raise your vibration for this month, and I think for this retrograde, to be honest, because these energies that I'm focusing on are retrogrades, and having an authoritative approach to letting go and expressing more joy. Forgive and forget. A yearn to awaken the innocence of your inner child is calling, and time for telling yourself truths. So I'm just as excited to see how all of this unfolds, those channel messages unfolds with the readings, because it always does. So let's see what you have to surrender, Virgo, for the month of February. What does Virgo need to surrender? What does Virgo need to surrender, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, dear God, that must be... Wow, Leo got the same thing. Surrender, setting limits. And let me see what's in the bottom, because that'll be your next card. Surrender to trust. Okay, so here we have, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. And I feel like this is the channel message is having an authoritative approach to letting go and expressing more joy. And so this is about you setting a lot of boundaries within yourself, within family, friends, you name it. So you can have a more authoritative approach within what really makes you happy and what you want to spend your time on. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinion about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And again, I feel this is about telling yourself truths too, because sometimes, you know, we allow other people to really enter into our inner space and influence too much. So I see there's a lot of boundaries needing to be placed here, and trusting more in yourself. I feel like there are influences for some of you. You know, I'm sorry, I really do feel it's families, and for those who are maybe relationships, then, you know, this is more about your identity then, and finding your own identity outside of your relationships, because sometimes we lose ourselves in our relationships, or we become our partners, and it's okay for traits and aspects of our partners to become part of us, but it's not to be us, right? We are all individuals. So here you have, I forgive myself for feeling as though it is not safe for me to step out of line and be seen. I choose to believe that each time I allow myself to change my mind and commit to a new way of showing up in the world, I clarify my desires. And this is comfort. And this is obviously coming out of that comfort zone of how people view you. Again, this is about raising your vibration. And so I think how you're showing up in the world is exactly what you're vibrating on. And so you pay attention. I think what Spirit is saying is to pay attention, because what you're vibrating on is what the universe is showing back to you. And so, you know, that, you know, Spirit is saying get out of the comfort zone and really start paying attention to that. Wow, step out of the comfort zone. I mean, okay, you know, why do I feel like Leo got this too? I think Leo got this too. So if you guys have placements in your chart for Leo, go check out that Leo read. Some of the readings have been merging. Oh, wrong one right now. Some of the readings have been merging in terms of energy, and I'm seeing similarities. So you guys, you know your natal charts. I feel like there's additional messages in other readings, the other signs as well. So check them out if you feel called to. Okay, so this is finance. We're going to pull an energy for finance, personal growth, and love. Now, Spirit, give me this personal growth for Virgo, please. For finance, give me finance, career for Virgo. Finance, career for Virgo, the energy. The world. Wow, Virgo. Let's see for personal growth. Patience. Oh my God. This is totally retrograde right here, Virgo. Almost lots of the signs are being told patience. So this is definitely a retrograde energy. So give me more on the world, please. I mean, on love. Give me more on this love. Indecision. Wow, healer of ages, woman holding a heart, and second sacral. So I feel like this is indecision has to do with obviously healing. I think I'm feeling like opening up again. opening up again. And you know what, Virgos, you guys have in my love readings, that has been showing up a lot in terms of getting yourself out there again for a lot of you. So let's see. We're going to look at this finance career, why the world is here for Virgo for finance and career. So we've got moving on. So really big changes. Wow. And rest and rejuvenate. So again, this is a really big retrograde energy. So, and of course, Virgo, the Empress here. You know, you guys definitely, Empress energy always shows up for your reads. So this is really a new chapter. I think this is just right now you are figuring out what's your next moves. I feel like because there's also creativity and passions, and I feel yeah, I forgive myself for feeling as though it is not safe for me to step out of line and be seen. You are stepping out of your comfort zone here, Leo. I mean, wow, you guys have to go check out that Leo read, Virgo. Stepping out of your comfort zone right now. You're allowing yourself to be seen. Obviously, it's a whole new world. It's a world, so it's a new chapter in your life. It's almost like you're allowing yourself, obviously in baby steps, harmonizing. I feel like it is a mental conflict sometimes. I feel like you want to ground yourself because it's sword energy in the mind, harmonizing in the mind. And this is 4 of Swords, a lot of sword energy here. This is definitely a struggle. I feel like you're also, because it's the world, right? You're figuring out how you've been showing up in the world to begin with, and how, like, what this stage looks like. And I feel like I'm feeling this energy of obviously getting clear, because that's what the 4 of Swords does, getting clear on what that even means to you as well, and what these creative projects are going to be. I do feel here we have the bottom also heartache and loss and emotional withdrawal. And I do feel some sense of fear with going about this. I think this is a fear of being seen. And three Empress is about expansion. So this fear of being seen, I feel like this month, because it's retrograde, I feel like this is what the retrograde is coming out. It's helping you resolve. I think you're going to come out of this, step out of your comfort zone. Virgo, I really feel this energy that this is something that's just resurfacing for you right now during this retrograde. I feel like this is the energy that you're working on. This is the energy that's kind of coming through. And here in your personal growth, you have patience. So you just have to be patient with yourself. Let's see more on this patience here for personal growth, Spirit, please. All right, surrender to trust, right? So trust yourself and your decisions. You know, don't let anyone judge you or sway you from what maybe you truly desire. And again, it's kind of avoiding to be seen. So again, another 8, patience, and the third eye. And you guys know, if you've watched my reads, or I'm not sure if this come out for you, but this is a mirroring third eye. For me, this card is a mirroring. So what the universe is mirroring at back to you. So with the accelerated motion, I usually feel like this is like a praying. I always feel like this is a manifesting energy of what you've been manifesting and what's been manifesting in terms of your thoughts. And I think this is having more of a conscious approach during this time alone, that you may feel that you see things differently, but it's just not showing up. And so I think that's what the patience needed here. So be patient with the fact that the results will come along. And honestly, that's what retrograde does. It makes you feel stagnant. So again, I feel like come spring, things are gonna move. Yeah. So dealing with shadow, the moon, shadow aspects of you, this turning point, because there is a turning point here through all this healing you've been doing with the love begins here, this healing. So we're gonna pull another layer of tarot on that one, but let's get here. I want to quickly go here to this indecision on love. What is this indecision here on love? Indecision. So, clarity with the sun. Give me more on this indecision and love. Wow, this high priestess has been coming out a lot too. Wow. So again, spending time alone, the sun, getting clarity, intuition. So much is being illuminated during this time. I think this is a time to spend on a lot of this here. Virgo. This is also about raising your vibration here with the intuition, the high priestess on a spiritual level, the sun, getting clarity, really raising yourself. It's like a spiritual growth, a spiritual spurt, right? Channel message, the focus is to raise your vibration, and this is exactly what this is on a spiritual level. You're really like going within. High priestess goes within. And then also because the high priestess goes within and the sun, this is like literally the sun, you can't hide anything under the sun. So that channel message of time for telling yourself truths, that's what this high priestess is, right? No more indecision, no more not trusting your intuition. Remember, trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what you do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And so this is about increasing your confidence level. Wow. And I think I did say this, solar plexus, you guys. Emotional loss, solar plexus. So this is about your life force. This is about your happiness. Really increasing that vibration within. Because now it's about what truly makes you happy. A blockage in your solar plexus, but now needing to clear it because it's caused blockages in a lot of areas in your life, right? Your life force. So this is a lot about how you show up in the world. So let's see. Give me more of this world here for finance and career. Spirit, thank you. Three of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. You've got another 3, so 333 is important here. And again, it's about expansion, yes. So that's what this is. The Seven of Wands, you standing more. You're finding your inner voice and your inner truth here with the Seven of Wands and this Three of Pentacles. You're working on it. This is about really working on it and rebuilding and kind of really going within, you know. It's coming from depths of you, and to tell you the truth, there's no way around it but to do the work with the Three of Pentacles. It's got it for it to show in the physical, for you to actually expand. And again, 3 is the Trinity, mind, body, spirit, right? That's all she looks like she's doing, right? Mind, body, and spirit, nurturing her inner temple. Nurturing her inner temple and working on it. And the 7 is about inner awareness, spirituality. So you are working on yourself. This is truly about leveling up and how you're showing up in the world. That's what this is about. This is time for telling yourself truths, and I think you know that, Virgo. I think you know that. So let's see in this patience here for this personal growth here. Give me more on the patience. You know, this is a lot of healing about what you've been ignoring. Yeah, oh my God, as I say that, the star. Healing of what you've been ignoring. A judgment call, yes. You see how they both look like they're doing the same thing. Looking up, praying, manifesting, thinking. This is a lot of healing, shadow work. Needing to take initiatives here. Personal accountability, right? Having an authoritative approach to letting go and expressing it with more joy. Realizing you have to now face different facets of yourself that maybe were blockages to the solar plexus, to your life force. What else in this patience? Yep. And here you go with the High Priestess again. Spending time alone. Intuition. The inner work. There's no way around it, this retrograde. I mean, High Priestess and the Moon. The High Priestess and the Moon. High Priestess and the Sun. Do you understand? The Moon and the Sun. You've got it from both angles with the High Priestess. You can't run. Virgo, you cannot run. You cannot run. It's either now or never, right? Time for your own self-love. I'm sorry, something's coming up here. Thank you. All right, so let's see what we got here for love. Yeah, so you're on a standstill before you actually go out there and reconnect again in the love department. I think you know that. I think you have an understanding that it's not the time. This is about you spending time alone with this Four of Swords and this High Priestess. Wow, and as I said that it was 22:22 on my clock here. This is about healing. And look at this, Empress again. So this is about tempering, again, the Sun and the Moon, right? The Moon, and here's the Sun, temperance, healing, tempering, spiritual growth, expanding yourself, leveling up, nurturing your inner temple. There's no way around this. In order to get here, you've got to face these things. That's why the healer of ages is here with the woman holding a heart and the sacral, and then more of the Sun. And this is about your confidence level, right? Being confident, you know, building up more confidence within making decisions with your next moves, what you truly want. Wow, seriously, they were not kidding. They were not kidding. Step out of this comfort zone, Virgo. So let's see what your major arcana shift is. Spirit, what is the major arcana shift for Virgo? What is the major arcana shift? Thank you. Wow, you're the fastest that's come out. Ooh, 13. This is the Death, letting go. Releasing the past can seem like a challenge, but it can also be liberating. Your angels will help you let go so that you can fly higher than ever before. Endings always herald new beginnings. Choose to allow this situation to lead you to a more joyful life. Change your life by changing your thoughts. Yeah, and that's what I truly feel. It's a lot of, you're getting it on both ends of the Moon and the Sun, where things need to be dealt with and you have no choice. You have to let go if you truly want this shift in your life, and embrace it because you're being guided. So let's see what else, other guidance for Virgo Spirit. You know, you're being guided to heal, to really finally close chapters in your life. Yes, self-care. You can only take care of others if you first take care of you. Revitalize yourself and bring you back to your power, and let others be inspired to do the same. Lead by example. Let's see what else. Give me one more for Virgo Spirit. Thank you. Yes, take it slow. This is a time of slow movement. Take things one step at a time and watch your progress. By slowing things down, you will get the clarity you need. And that's why you have High Priestess show up twice here, because this is about lots of illuminating between the moon and, you know, she's tied to the moon and the sun. So there's so much illumination and so much about yourself that's coming in to really, really put you in this Empress energy and like to really own your power. You know, a more, you know, raising your vibration. That's why Spirit said the focus is to raise your vibration. And that is what this energy is, raising the vibration, because there are facets of yourself that need digging and resolving and needing to be dealt with, you know, on an individual level here. So Virgo, this is your read for the month of February. Again, you guys, liking the videos really helps support my channel. And again, if you're new to my channel, just like, share, subscribe, click that bell button, of course, if you enjoy my frequency. And with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.